What the what the I don't want it to choose me.
Today I'll be exploring Sossusvlei. Located in the southern part of the Namib Desert, Sossusvlei is undoubtedly one of Namibia's most famous landmarks. Known for its iconic red dunes, crusty white salt pans, and the easily recognizable Deadvlei. In this episode, I'll be checking out each of these spectacular sites.
Now that they're dead, if water comes, it's gonna knock them all down.
Giving you a tour of the lodge where I'll be staying.
They'll set up an outdoor bed here for you so you can sleep under the Namibian stars.
And last but not least, meeting up with one of the local chefs to make a traditional African dish called pop.
In your pop, you're basically cursing your entire family.
Alright, let's do this. The very first thing I had to do in Sossusvlei was head straight to Deadvlei. After a bit of a drive with constantly changing scenery, we arrive at Big Daddy. Big Daddy is a super tall dune surrounding Deadvlei and one of the more interesting ways to get into the famous clay pan. The hike was surprisingly challenging because my feet kept sinking into the sand, but I kept going because my Asian parents taught me that quitters are losers and losers aren't allowed in their house. Thanks, Mom and Dad, for shaping me into the slightly insecure man that I am today.
All right, I'm gonna do this barefooted. Whoa, sand is traveling down my pants now. Let's go.
Immediately upon entering Deadvlei, I was struck by its intense and unique beauty, compelling me to stand like a supermodel for this cool spinning shot. Speaking of modeling, Deadvlei is a bit of an Instagram star in its own right. Thousands of selfies have been taken here, and for good reason. The oddly cracked clay terrain, coupled with the beautifully eerie dead trees, make for a very special photo.
So imagine this place entirely lush and green, but now that the trees have died off, they're standing up because the roots are deeply embedded in this clay. But the thing is, if it gets wet, the trees are just gonna topple over. So their entire existence is dependent on this place staying bone dry.
Deadvlei isn't huge, but it's easy to get lost in the wonder. After spending a bit more time with these 700-year-old beauties, we headed back to the lodge for lunch. After a scrumptious lunch, I headed into the kitchen to meet up with Simeon, the head chef at the lodge, to make a traditional African dish called pop, something he grew up eating all the time.
During the day, you eat pap, at the night also eat pap. You have to eat with something like sauces. Today we're gonna make with oxtail.
And here's how Simeon made it. He heated up some oil in a hot pot, added the chopped onions and tomatoes, gave it a pinch of salt, threw in the oxtail, and lastly added a little bit of water. Gave it a quick stir.
We'll just let that simmer so the meat can braise and get really soft and tender.
And now for the pop, which is a simple mixture of water and maize meal.
So the water's too hot right now.
The water is too hot now.
Okay.
If you put the flour in, then it turns clammy. I have to put our flour in, and we still it, and we pour in the hot water.
So he's gonna make a slurry first, and then he's gonna put it in the hot water to get it cooked nice and delicious.
Add a little more maize meal to get that perfect consistency.
Okay, so once you reach this consistency, then you're good.
Then it's good. If you cook pap, you don't need to leave the spoon inside here.
Why?
No, because
Is that bad?
it's affecting your families.
Oh. So if you leave your spoon in your pop, you're basically cursing your entire family.
Cursing your entire family.
Unless you hate your family.
Time to plate the pop and the braised oxtail and head out to the patio for the long-awaited taste test.
Simeon, thank you so much for showing me how to make this traditional dish. I am super excited to try it. Okay, so tell me what to do.
So first of all, we have to wash our hands.
Okay.
That's how you do.
And you just shake it off.
You shake it
Like
off.
Taylor Swift says, you just shake it off.
So you take a little bit.
Okay, like a little golf ball size. Okay.
Then put in a sauce.
Okay.
And
you just eat it.
eat it.
Mmm. It's very hearty. It's like a mix between mashed potatoes and polenta.
Needless to say, it tasted even better with the tender braised oxtail.
Simeon, thank you so much for introducing me to Namibian cuisine. This is delicious, and I'm going to eat all of it.
Now that we've had lunch and learned how to make pop, it's time to show you the lodge. And on this trip to Sossusvlei, I'm staying at the Kulala Desert Lodge.
So we're on the Rose, ruin everything. Shut up. Shut up. So we are on the back patio of the main part of the Kulala Desert Lodge, and it's situated on the Kulala Wilderness Reserve, which is this beautiful scene. This is like a perfect place to relax after a super long day, because our days start off really early, so this is an amazing place to just sit and chill and have a drink or eat a snack. Y'all know I love a good pool, but I haven't had a chance to use this yet, so I'm excited to try it out. So this place has 23 single standing rooms, also known as kulalas, which means to sleep. They're all built on stilts so that the breeze can go in and out of the rooms to keep them cool when it's really hot. And this is my room. Alright, so the space isn't huge, but it's nice and cozy and the perfect way to end your day after a long safari or a really early morning. It's really, really easy to sleep when you're in Namibia because it's very quiet, except for those crows that crow all the time. But other than that, it's pretty awesome. Every single unit has this gorgeous view of the reserve. My favorite thing are these stairs, because I love stairs. Just kidding. It's where they lead to that is amazing. And here we have it, the rooftop. Not only do you get a better view of the reserve, they'll set up an outdoor bed here for you so you can sleep under the Namibian stars. And let me tell you, the stars here are unlike any stars you've ever seen. And you can even see the Milky Way without even trying. It's like right in your face. It is absolutely spectacular.
And that, my friends, was Sossusvlei. But don't worry, I've got more coming your way, so make sure you subscribe below and follow me on my social. I'll see you guys in the next video.